Farmers are inherently tied to nature. The environment impacts every single thing they do. Take cranberry farmers in Southwest Washington. They're dealing with the wet and rainy climate of that area.
It makes it a little bit more difficult when it's raining for a week straight. We can always add water to the farms. We can't take it away.
Their solution is to dig ditches to help drain the water.
When you cover the ditches, what it does is it helps keep any of the chemicals or any of the fertilizers, anything that we put on, getting into the water source, right, and contaminating things.
The water that comes off of our bogs ends up out in Willapa Bay, which is a major oyster growing area and lots of fish. I hear that it's the cleanest estuary in the U.S. right now. We need to keep it that way.
Although farmers in that area may have too much water, other farmers are worried about conserving water. For Luke Hamada, that solution is drip irrigation.
When we water it, it goes directly into the soil. So we save a lot on the evaporation and things. Keeping as much water in the rivers is really important for all the other parts of the ecosystem. So the more that we can conserve and not lose just to evaporation in the air, I think we're trying to do our part.
But farmers have to stay innovative because not every solution is perfect for every field.
Just about everywhere you go, the majority of peppers are grown with drip irrigation. And we used to do it that way when we first started, and we found that in this sandy soil, it actually increased water usage for us because in the sandy soil, the water was just going straight down.
Yeah.
And it was hard to get it to go out to where the plant roots were.
And farmers are working hard to come up with better and better solutions to keep their farms environmentally friendly. Travis Meacham is trying out a newer system to grow this field of tomatoes.
This is a dragon line system, so what we're doing is pulling a hose along and only watering right in the planted row now.
Okay.
On one hand, it's very simple. All it is we connect a hose to our circle and we drag it and water comes out the end.
Yeah.
But on our hose, we have small emitters that come out, and so we're putting out a very precise amount of water.
Yeah.
And so each one of those aren't just a hole poked in there.
Yeah.
They are the exact size it puts out. And so if we need to put out water, we put out a longer hose, and that way we get more water down per plant. We definitely think we're seeing water savings. And I mean, just standing here looking at it, you're not seeing any water being thrown in the air. We're getting all the water right down where we need it.
Simple.
Yes, it's a very simple concept, but it seems to work very well. So right now we are only watering this planted row, but as these plants grow out, we're going to drop more hoses down and continue to water the root zone.
Whether it's water savings, water runoff, or land management, our Washington farmers are working to better the environment. So next time you see the sunset behind a field, remember the farmers who are working hard to keep our state healthy, clean, and beautiful.